fit the motor. You can choose 2 to 3 kind of motor. Is best Emax 221811, or else you can choose I'm choosing a local 1200 kV motor, or else 1400 kV Tunji motor, or Emax this 1050 kV motor is also fine for this kind of welding. So first of all, you take the small piece which is provided, um, stick to the faces. See, just apply the glue gently all around. Then place the piece which is provided here like this. Place it. Hold it for a few minutes. See, normally for avoiding thrust factor, the motor is mounted normally slightly angle. I kept around 3 mm inside to the right side for right thrust factor, and then I am placing the motor mounting in the center, and also I will use 2 washer to make it little bit down so that the thrust vector can be utilized. So next things what I have to do, I will place the motor mounting. You can take, always observe the hole which is provided for wire have to be in upward direction like this. The hole which is provided for the passing the wire should be in upward direction. Hold it for a few minutes. You will stick to the chloroplast. Okay. Now you can go for, take a clear vinyl sheet, or you can use ordinary cello tapes, and also there are so many other way you can do, and stick all around. Fine. Now it looks like something cello tape we can use, any kind of packing tape. Once it's fixed, now create an opening at the top of this nose. So what I will do, based on any kind, as per your choice, you can take any size just to have fitting. I am cutting in the top of the side for opening of okay, I am cutting slightly larger for opening of so that I can easily access the wire from ESC to motor. That wire I can easily access, and also I can access easily the, see, just hold it below. Now I can have a good opening. Just create, there are 2 layers. This is, so one layer you can cut like this, just 1 layer you cut, so that we have a good opening and closing. Roughly you can cut, it is not like that. Fine. I can access easily the looking spot inside. So the next thing what I have to do, this motor mounting, I have already use clear vinyl or sellotape you can use. So I am creating an opening for that. Fine. The next step, what I have to do, you have to press the motor like this. For that, the coroplastic, you have to create a hole in the coroplastic. So for that, I will use the candle, and I will take a rod and I will hit. Okay, let's slightly hit the this rod, small rod. Take a small rod. I am using this as a cycle fox. So hit it gently, and then you can apply in the hole, so that you can create a hole in the coroplastic. Fine, so that I can insert the screw here. Similarly, you repeat for other hole. I created all the hole. Then the next step, what you have to do, first of all, we insert the wires. Already I have created hole, so we can use the hot wire or hot rod, and similarly I have created the hole. Next, we have to apply the screw here. So before that, what you have to do, you have to use, you see, you can observe it is a slightly, if I apply, it is slightly bent towards right. It is slightly bent towards right, you can observe clearly. I can show you later that it will be in slightly towards right band. It is around 3 mm I kept, so that to avoid the thrust factor or the prop wash. Then what I will do, for downward thruster, I will use 2 washer. So in the screw, before applying, what I will do, take 2 screw, then use washer in between the screw end, like this. Apply the screw and take the washer here. It should be go down little bit. Similarly, the other also I will do the same thing. You can take based on your this only upward I given, so that it will go down little bit. Then what I will do, just apply press it little bit, like that it have to go. But in the downward side, I'm not giving any washer. When applying all the 4 screws. Use the screw, just turn it or else. Make it tight. Okay, it should come from other side. you see, you can observe screw have come other side clearly. Then what you have to do, put a washer there, then use the screw to tight, place it here over the, place the screw, hold it in the hand, one figure, then go and turn from other side. Once again I am saying, this is the screw I am holding in the other side from my one of my finger, then you rotate. Like that you have to fit all the screw. Okay, once it fits, you can turn it like it will go inside. So repeat the same for all of the screw. All the screw you can see inside, and just you have to tight it. For that I am using the nose plier. Just place it one side and go on tightening the other side. Just apply the, tight it. I am holding the screw from nose plier from one side and I am tightening in the other side. All the screw you can see inside, and just you have to tight it. For that I am using the nose plier. Just place it one side and go on tightening the other side. Just apply the, tight it. I am holding the screw from nose plier from one side and I am tightening in the other side. I have already fitted all 4 screw. Just you have to tight all the screw. For that what you have to do, you have to just apply your nose plier, hold it to one side. You can observe I am holding one side, and then you tight in other side through a screwdriver. Okay, similarly you have to repeat for all other 4 screw. Okay, so now my motor is fitted now. Next step what you have to do, we will fit the this already I placed this 2 screw the time of forming the fuselage. So what you have to do, you have to put the landing gear. In the kit you will find this kind of landing gear. You will find with 2 screw like this. I already placed these 2 screw. You can tight the screws. You can tight it like this, placing and hold it, tight it, and then what you have to do, you have to apply glue between them. Once it is tight completely, tight it completely, then apply this glue in between here, so that it will get a strong hold with the aluminium. Similarly other side also I am tightening. Now I am not applying glue, but you apply glue before flying, so that it will not come out during flying or during takeoff or landing. Next, in the kit also you will find the 2 wheels. These wheels are very strong. You can observe there is a aluminium plate is installed. You place aluminium plate that will helpful for creating any kind of damage to the wheel. So next you place this. Next, what you have to do, take this small heat shrink tube, cut it small part, right? Cut it and then place here. Then what you have to do, once again, you can use lighter, or I am using just a matches is enough also. Just place it so that it will hit and shrink, and it will hold tightly to the wheel. Then what you have to do, same thing you have to do, apply little bit glue here, so that it will not come further. It will stick to the fine like that. Now it will not come out because the glue is not allowing the shrink tube to come out. So same thing you have to do in this side also. Apply the wheel, then take a small piece, same process, right? Apply this. You can use little bit glue in the beginning also, no problem, nothing will happen. Use little bit glue. Then once again same process. You can use lighter better. Just hit it. Now we have a strong wheel. Then what I have to do, there is this two screw is extending out. So there are 4 holes are provided, 2 for any other kind, those who are wing trainer, those kind of these 2 wheel are required, and for slightly medium plane these outer wheel are required. So you can place like this exactly, and holding this, just hold it. You have to go. It is exactly tight fitting is there. So correctly you have to place properly. Fine. Now it is, after that what you have to do, you can use screw along with the washer. If it is there, it's fine, or else screw is enough. You can take, if you use washer, that is also good. Then you tight it. You go on tightening the screw. Fine. Next what I have to do, in this hole you use lot of barbecue sticks so that the load will be distributed uniformly. See, I have taken 4 barbecue sticks. Use these barbecue sticks, 1 hole or 3 holes after one, from the starting from the extreme. See, starting from the extreme I am placing. The objective is that when this will subjected to load here, the load will be subjected to throughout this area, and hence the intensity of stress acting will be less. So same thing I will do, just I am leaving 2 hole, and then once again I am placing a barbecue sticks. So go on repeating same way. If it is just okay, so if this is coming a weakness, you leave that, place somewhere else. So this is okay, fine, this is going. So similarly you can place here also. It will give a little bit more weight, but it will provide a good strength landing gear, so that at the time of landing it will try to take off from here. Now because of the stick it cannot come out. I will use another more here. Fine. Now we can cut it all the remaining ones. Okay, so you can press all these things. Now the landing gear is very strong. So what will happen, when it take the subjected load, it will try to take this coroplastic out. Because of this number of sticks, the load is now uniformly issued. It is very difficult to come out. Okay, next step what I have to do, come for connection of electronics components like ESC, battery, etc. So what I will do, I will take my this part here. That's why I cut it here, so that I can assess the ESC and battery. So I will take the ESC, take from this side, right? Then use these things. To know the direction, I will use a small clear vinyl sheet so that I should know which direction the propeller is moving. So I will take it here to know the direction. Don't use the propeller. Only at the time of flying it is better to use. Then this battery I have to keep according to your CG. But before that, the important point here, lot of screw are there. So you must use some kind of foam or some kind of device, so that some kind of paper or something, so that the battery should not be harmed. Then I will go to fix this 2 servo. Already I fixed it. Now I have a receiver also. Just I am taking this receiver. So now give all the connection, you know which to what. This is somewhere, it is the elevator. This is elevator and this is rudder. So I will go for channel number 1. Channel number 2 is my elevator, and channel number 3 is the ESC. So I will check my direction of the motor first. Fine, I have connected. So my transmitter will be on now. Switching on my transmitter, then go and apply to the this is 2200 milliampere battery I am using. See, before applying the battery I am using a foam. It must be there, or else if any kind of impact or in the crushing time, it will save my battery. If this is not there, the screw may be insert into the battery and it will damage. So for that, first I am given, then I am placing the battery. You can place later on, based on your CG, you will place the battery. Then I am giving power so as to know the direction of the motor. So now you observe, it is moving anti-clockwise direction. You can observe, it is moving anti-clockwise direction, means my direction is correct. If it is moving clockwise direction, then I have to reverse because as per the angle I set, anti-clockwise is my UV with my direction, proper direction. So next things, what I have to go, we will put our wing. Already we have here I have attached the Y harnesses, Y connector, like this. You can observe this 2. You can initially I will take another Y harnesses also I have to fit. So this will be smaller, larger will be is from LNR and smaller will be for flaps. So you have to see accordingly. This smaller is there, so it will be flaps. Next, this larger will be goes to LNR. Okay, once it's fixed, take your receiver. I'm giving flaps to channel number 6, and I'm giving flaps to LNR to channel number 4. So LNR is flaps is smaller wire. In that way I am remembering, and larger wire means my LNR, because their extension is provided, that's why it is larger. Now I am keeping all my wire below. One extension is removing, coming out. See, be careful. If it is coming out, for that you can use some kind of packing tape or something like this. You can take a small cello tape or packing tape, just like you can cut it in this manner. Then this tape I will use to bind these wires. So Okay, so I'm just removing. Yeah, you got. So this binding sometimes may come out. So for safe purpose, what you have to do, from this Y connector it may come out. So just place it like this. I used to do this so that at the time of flying or during flying, it should not come out. Fine. Now these two are connected. Similarly, you can repeat for other. Then I'm placing the wing. After that, you can use two barbecue sticks. Fine. I have a, and then at any point you can press, and it should come out from other side. Okay. Take it somewhere. Remove the extra one. Cut it the extra part. Similarly, other side also. You can take other side also. Fine. Now you can cut the extra one part. Fine. Now put your wing and then use the rubber. Okay. You can use this rubber band to hold it off. Next thing, what you have to see, all direction, everything, whether it is fine or not. See, other things I have told Mr. Told. I have cut all these things. This you can cut this white marking provided. Why? Because of to get SCG, and also I can assess easily to the battery and ESC. I can put. So next step, what you have to do, you can place the battery according to your convenient place. Let us, for the time being, I am placing here. Then I am giving power. Observe flaps are in downward position. So you can observe all the channels. See, first I am going for throttle. It's working. Next you observe the elevator. You can give pull. Next rudder. Okay, then we have a Elner also. Then we have a flaps. I am giving first 50% flaps. This is 50%. This is 100%. Okay. So now all my channels are working. Now I will set the dual rate and throw. See, normally for all the cases, I am providing this. There is a small throw gauge. You can find somewhere it is there. Small throw gauge. Yes, it is here. You can observe there is a high throw and a low throw is provided. So you can go for, first of all, if it is a first time you are flying, then go for better low throw. So just apply this and check it. Suppose elevator, it is moving up. So I have to reduce my throw. How will go? You can see. Go for dual rate. If it is channel number 2, 100% 0. So what I have to do? Go to rate, reduce to around till it should become to touch. I know it is around 35 to 40%. So I will take around 40. Fine. then you come to expo, and then you come to expo, and you make it to around 30. Fine. Then give a long press, it will save. Similarly, you can repeat for others. Now you observe my, if I put the low servo, now it is just touching. Similarly, you can go for the elevator rudder also. Just you have to go for some dual rate. Channel number 1 is my rudder, so I will change to same way, around 40% to 35% better, because in the beginning case we have to care about sensitivity. If it is more sensitive, then it is difficult to fly. Next we have to go for expo, around 30% is fine. Once again long press, same way I can my channel number 1 is set, channel number 2 is set, and coming to channel number 4 is LNR. You can have same kind of rate and expo. I'm reducing to around same 40% is 40 to 35% is same. It is a low rate, and I'm changing to expo to 30% is, then long press. Now all my channel is a lower level. If you want higher things, this key you can shift it up and down. In down, pressing down, I have set everything. Pressing up, now I have to set everything. That will be, you can go for higher rate, right? So my all channels are fixed. My elevator is fixed. My LR is fixed. My fluffs is also fine. Next we can go for the giving the see it is also running properly. So I will use 10 cross 4.5 blade. So, and it should be a, see I will know, press it here. If you are moving anti-clockwise direction like this, and if you place some kind of let us say this is the thing, if I place like this, then it is a clockwise. It is a clockwise rotation, so I cannot take this blade for my setting. See, this is two kind of blades are placed. One, you can see the front side. This is the front side. Which one is for me? See, you place any kind of like this, whatever is taking with him, then that is the right blade. See, when I rotating, now this is moving along the, so when I rotate clockwise, it is moving, so it is not my, I need an anti-clockwise rotation. So along the rotation it have to go, but if I place it here in rotation, in anti-clockwise direction it is taking. So this is my right blade, because for anti-clockwise direction I have all my set. If I use this one, then it is a dangerous issue. It will produce left thrust, right thrust, and also it is, you are setting right thrust, then it will fall down in this way. It will quickly fall down. Normally if I use this blade, it will take this side. That's why it is slightly kept the motor, so that it will balance. But if I take this kind of blade, already it will have a thruster this direction, and this will take, so it will fall down this way quickly. It will take and it will fall down like this. So blade, don't take the wrong blade with this kind of configuration. So my right blade is, I will place like this. Whatever anti-clockwise rotation if it taking, see this is not taking. But if I see this in anti-clockwise direction, now it is taking, it is covering this, all around it is moving. You can better if you do smaller things. If I take some kind of screw or something, it is better, you will understand. I can take a small screw like this nut. See, if it is moving along with the, see if it is moving, see in the anti-clockwise direction means I am rotating like this. So if it taking in this, then it is the right blade. But if I anti-clockwise my direction, I told already, but it is not taking, it is not covering. So then it is my wrong blade, right? So in that way you can understand. So this is my the correct blade, because it is taking along with him. So now I'll fit the motor. Place the motor. Okay. Now I can tight. Tight it properly, but at the time of flying only you should test. Now observe, I will get a thrust. See, I am getting a thrust quickly. Fine. So this is my right blade. So everything set, I have set everything. Now let's go for flying. You have to check center of gravity (CG) in this plane. So you can mark the two lines are provided. The first line is the center of gravity line. See here one line. This line represents center of gravity. So what I have to do? Place your all servo and this receiver along with the receiver towards the front like this, and also AC. In the opening you can see. Try to bring all these things in the opening, and the servo also. If you are using 1500 battery, you can place it directly, or else you can. I am using this 2200 milliampere battery. You can use place it somewhere here and use double-sided tape like this. Then I will check my CG now. See, this is the two marking. You can see this two marking. I will put the finger, one of my finger here and one of my finger here. Now I will try to place like this. Now you can observe, it is perfectly balanced like this. So with 2200 milliampere battery, it is a perfect balance. Now I will check the weight. How should the weight? Normally this will take around 8 to 800 gram, 850 gram. So I will check the weight also. I can check easily. So for that, I have weight machine. Just I will hold this with the help of the rubber which is provided here along the CG. This is the CG mark line. I will hold and I will check what should the total weight, final weight. I long, now it is 0. You can observe. Now I will lift. So it's all around 775 gram. So this motor can easily take, because it is around 850 it will take. So all around it is 775 gram. Okay, nice. So everything your durability is checked, the weight is checked, we have checked your CG. So let's go for flying. Okay. Hi friends, have you seen the build video of the wingSport? So few things you have to do. First, you have to check the CG. Already I have checked, and I have checked my throw directions, and also I set up my all throws. I keep it at around 50% throw to the Eleanor, because the Eleanor is little bit small. Then rudder and elevator I kept around 35 to 40% of throw, and expo all I kept it is 30% of the expo. Okay, see this ground is quite off, but still you will try to take off.
मत कोई लैंडिंग कले
Okay, landing. Huh? Good. Huh?
बढ़िया लैंडिंग